Tip-off goes to Charlotte. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the floor for Charlotte, Batum is out there with Williams. Then there's Kemba Walker. Then it's Cody Zeller. And it's Lee in at the shooting guard.
And Nicholas Batum injuring his wrist last season. He was pushed in the back by Larry Sanders on a dunk and went down hard.
Now here's Walker. Andrew Bogut unable to get his shot to go. Williams a screen on Curry. Walker dishes to Williams. Can't make good off the screen.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
We saw that wrist bother Batum all season long. His shooting numbers down drastically. Clark, a major blow for him.
And you know what? The league might have to look at that. I mean, Sanders got a one-game suspension, but is that really enough to discourage that kind of reckless foul? It's a thin line, but I think it's worth a further look.
Now, here's Thompson. Curry. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got himself on the board with three there. Here's Charlotte now. Outside, Walker. Williams a screen. And Walker kicks to Lee. Passes it to Zeller. And two free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
You know, and for Cody Zeller, after that promising rookie campaign, he just did not tear it up in year two. In fact, his production only improved slightly, but that was mostly due to the increase in playing time. Talented guy, no doubt, just still trying to find his way in the league.
And for Cody Zeller, Greg, there's a reason he was the 4th overall pick back in 2013. He showed the size and athleticism to be a difference maker in college. And Clark, now he has to do it at the pro level as well. And I think people are pretty confident he can.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with those folks myself because he does have the tools. It's now a matter of transitioning and becoming a little better shooting the ball than he's shown.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Batum. And it's sent back by Bogut. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Curry with a wide open look. And the Warriors get it back. And the pass to Thompson. From deep three-point range, no luck. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Steve Clifford.
One player that he's talked to his guys a lot about is Stephen Curry. He said Curry's one of the premier shooters in the game, and he's got that quick trigger. We really have to be tight to him, get physical, and try to get him on his heels as much as possible. Guys, Curry is an excellent free throw shooter. We'll see if they can do that without fouling him.
Thanks again, Doris. Makes it off the glass. Curry's got 5 points so far.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And the shot is good.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through. Clark, the best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the finals. Impressive work.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Walker the pass to Williams. The dish to Lee. And it's sent back by Bogut. And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last. And the Warriors with some changes. Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Jefferson's checked in for Charlotte. Kaminsky comes in for Marvin Williams. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Jefferson, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Maurice Spates. Well, guys, no secret that Al Jefferson has never been known for his defense, Clark, mostly viewed as an offensive player.
Yeah, he really is strong down in the low post, but last season, Jefferson went out of his way to change that no defense perception of it.
Brandon Rush, he's checked in for the Warriors. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. The Hornets also changing it up. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Lee, and it's Jeremy Lin in for Walker. Barbosa's shot is off. The Hornets have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8.
And you know, it's what spurred Jefferson to kind of rededicate to defense when he realized teams would pick on him and make him the focal point of their attack.
Here is Livingston, following the basket by Jeremy Lamb. There's Green with the 3, and that one's good.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
And here is Lamb, following Draymond Green's 3. Can't capitalize on the good screen.
And for Jefferson and his defense, players know when they are being targeted. So good for Big Al to do something about it. Outstanding pass in transition there for the easy deuce.
And so here's Charlotte. The Warriors making the shot. Pass to Batum. Off the pick. Green with the rebound. The Warriors leading. Fades and shoots. Here's Barbosa. Feeds it to Spates. Here is Livingston, defended by Jefferson. Pass to Green. Inside. Here's Spates. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Dishes to Batum. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Fires from 14. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Livingston kicks to Spates. The feed to Livingston. Outside, Green. From outside the arc. That's good. Green's got 6.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Lynn dishes to Jefferson. And it's sent back by Spates. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the... And before the game, we heard from Kemba Walker. He talked about his mentality when he steps out.
Play free.
You know, he may be having fun, but I'm not so sure playing street ball is really working out for Kemba, who needs to shoot better than 38% for the Hornets to go anywhere, doesn't he?
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. I mean, what might be better than continuing to play the same game you've been playing forever is to take your game to a new level, and that's going to take some discipline. I think Kemba has more than enough talent to be able to do that, but that's his challenge moving forward.
Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Warriors?
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
On the court for the Hornets, Williams down low with Jefferson. Jeremy Lin is out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Lee in at the 3. Here's Lin. Makes it off the glass. Lin's got his first basket.
And one thing about Jeremy Lin, he sets the pace. A smart guy, good instincts. He simply knows when to slow it down and when to turn it up.
He feeds it to Walker. To the middle. Williams kicks to Lin. No good from outside. Warriors leading by 3. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. Bogut the pass to Barnes. Thompson sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Thompson's got 7 points in the game. Hornets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Zeller. Yes. And a nice assist from Lin.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
And the basket by Curry.
Now, he's just showing off with range like that. That's what I call profile. Incredible.
How about his release, his form, everything flawless.
Courtney Lee is on the wing. Here's Zeller. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 5.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Walker goes in, and it's sent back by Bogut. It's stolen by Bogut. Inside, it's deflected. Stolen by Walker. And it's Walker again missing. Warriors leading by 5. Left side, Curry. He kicks it to Bogut. Got a piece of it. Williams with the steal. One-on-one here. And it's sent back by Bogut. And that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession. Left side, Walker. Shot clock at 6. The fadeaway, and they will come over the back on the play.
And that's an aggressive play to try to get the rebound. Just a little too aggressive.
And unnecessary. That's over the top. That's doing too much, Greg. He wasn't in good position there, and he was never going to get the ball. He just wasted a foul.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bogut. Green comes in for Brandon Rush. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Shots good by Williams.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. And the Warriors miss again.
And Steve Clifford might not be the most famous coach in the NBA, but he has plenty of experience, and everyone in the league knows exactly how well-versed he is as a coach.
Now, here's Spates. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Williams with the steal. And Walker kicks to Kaminsky. Over in the corner, Batum. Walker goes in. Offensive rebound. Williams. And it's blocked. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Dan Clifford in his 3rd year now as a head coach, Greg. That experience you were just talking about. He has 29 years of coaching under his belt. And he's a Van Gundy disciple. Clark was on the coaching staff for both brothers.
Yeah, and he's been with a lot of teams, Kevin. 13 seasons as an assistant for the Lakers, Rockets, Magic, and Knicks.
And the Hornets making a change here. Jefferson's checked in. They set the pick. Walker dishes to Kaminsky. Offline with his 3. Warriors leading by 4. And the wide open shot from Green. The 3-pointer no good. Charlotte has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Jefferson passing to Lamb. To the paint. Here's Kaminsky. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. One of the more recognizable names in the draft this year from Wisconsin, Frank Kaminsky, mostly because of his play, his terrific play at the college level, Clark.
Player of the year in college basketball, Frank the Tank led the Badgers to a chance at the national championship. They came up short against Duke, but he showed himself to be a leader and a multi-skilled big man.
And guys, with Kaminsky, he has all the intangibles. You know, wasn't selected higher because of maybe a lack of athleticism. But this is a kid who is a winner through and through, and I think has a tremendous upside in terms of his NBA future.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
It's